Hello everybody. I sound like Miss Sanji.
Hello.
So it is 6 a.m. on a Sunday and I am awake and having some tea right now. I'm getting ready for a breakfast date with my boyfriend. It has been a long time since we've been out together because of COVID. So I am just super excited to go out and spend some time. I am moisturizing with my Cedaphil. I forgot to put on oil, but we're just gonna keep on moving. I got up at 5:45 today because my mother decides that she wants to go out at 5:45 today, and that's not the problem. The problem is that when she decided to go out, she used my car, and I am not a light sleeper, usually not, but when it comes down to my room or anything going on in the house or my car, I could wake up out of my sleep at any given moment. I was deep into sleep, and when I heard doot doot, I got the fuck up. So out of all the cars in the neighborhood right now, mine's is so particular. It was not, but I heard it and I woke up and then I heard the door open. So I got up and I went outside and my mom's like in my car and I'm like, where you going? And she tells me she's going bop bop bop, and I'm like, but you have a car though, why mine? And of course she goes into mom mode to give me the speech that why isn't an issue that she's in my car. Whatever, I don't care. I'm not listening to that. So I just went back in the house and went back to bed for a few minutes to kind of just fully wake up. But it's a good thing that she did that because I would have still been sleeping at this time and the rabbits are awake and I needed to meet somebody to go pick up a textbook for school, whatever. The rabbits have been like really demanding this morning because I guess she woke them up, and as soon as they get up they feel like they should have been fed by now. The attitude is the problem. So if you hear any commotion, it's probably them. Well, I've already fed them their food, so that's just them. They usually would just play in it after that, after they've already eaten what they wanted to. Gave them their hay and regulars, and I also gave them a piece of mango as a treat because I'm not sure how long I'll be gone, so they can have to stay in there and deal with that, and I'll probably let them out when I get home. I don't want to hear any garbage about animal cruelty. Only God can judge me. They get their playtime. I just don't trust them by themselves. They need to be monitored. So I usually give my skincare some time to set on the face before I go into anything else. But since I am on a time, I'm just gonna go straight into my brow. Ooh, this is gonna be a struggle. And I'll probably just insert clips of our day in here. I don't know how people could do their brows looking into the viewfinder or into the screen of their iPhone or whatever. I need a mirror and I need it to be here in my face so I could see, because I can't see my face. So this is as good as they're going to look. Brows are on. Now it's time to do the face. That's where we're going. This is an outside setting. I'm going to use some of my bluster drops on the highest parts of my face. I'm kind of glad that she woke me up, because I wouldn't have had time to record or anything like that, which would have sucked, because even though the channel is so small or whatever, nobody likes a slacker and inconsistent person. If I would have missed today, I just wouldn't have put up a video this week, which I'm sure some of you don't care about, but you know, my brows look so off to me today, but whatever. Sisters, not twins. Sisters, not twins. Sisters, not twins. Now to attack these dark circles at its source and wipe them out. A really bad backhead right there, and I just couldn't help myself but to pop it. Because I want to look extra cute for Bay, I'm using my Lancôme Teint Idole Ultra. Foundation is one of my favorites of all time. But I don't use it that much. At least I try not to, because they're kind of hard to find over here. Especially the color range over here sucks. To me, this is like the perfect foundation. Like, there's nothing, like, I can't think of anything negative to say about it. And I'm going to blend that out. I know my beauty blender is dirty, and like I said, only God can judge me. It's perfect. It is perfect. And when it dries down, it's even more perfect, like flawless. It doesn't feel heavy or cakey or anything like that. Like, my top foundations would be the Estee Lauder, because I'm an oily girl. I really am. Yes, I would moisturize and do all of that. I'm extremely oily and I live in an extremely humid place, so I need my foundation to be just as tough as I am, or even tougher. And be able to withstand the elements. And it would definitely be the Infallible and the Lancôme and the Estee Lauder Double Wear, the MAC waterproof. That one's really good. And the NARS Sheer Glow, believe it or not. Even though I try different foundations, I still always go back to them because they're just so reliable. Like, even though they are as old as time, really old school, but they do the job and they get it done right, you know. And then I'm going to cream contour with my Black Opal Chestnut foundation. I use it as a cream contour because I don't have time to buy no foundation palette that has the ashiest tones that are either way too dark or way too light for me. Nothing really kind of matches me, so I just buy foundations that are darker and use that as a contour. No, ain't nobody got time for that. Because I know contour palettes and stuff like that are a thing. I don't know why, but it's a thing. Still, And down the sides of my nose. Ooh, my stomach growling. Let me drink some more tea. And then blending it out again to make sure get rid of those lines. Yes, it's nice, but not that harsh. I love dry greens, but I don't want to look like one. Then I'm going to highlight. I was at the doctor's office recently because I wasn't feeling well. And when I was explaining to him what was wrong, he definitely thought I had COVID, but I didn't. And I told him that I do have allergies and I do have pets. And he looked at me like, like, what the hell? It's like, make it make sense. If you have a pet allergy, why would you have pets? But I just love animals so much. I always have. But I do suffer because of it. Like, I just went and I fed them and I feel like I'm covered in hair again, even though I've showered. It's like their hair is just everywhere. And I know they say that rabbits shed a lot, but nobody could have prepared me. The level of shedding, like I could be walking down the hallway and here goes like a ball of rabbit hair just floating down the hallway for no real reason. And I'm going to just lighten it up just a whisper, because this is an outdoor setting and I don't want to have a extreme cake face, just a minor one, like a cake face. I have much of a forehead, so I don't need to highlight my forehead and contour and do all that extra stuff. I just do it because habit. The internet told me to do so, so I'm gonna do it because clearly they're right. But I don't have rabbit hair. I don't have my forehead's very easy, and I'll just blend that out. I feel like I look darker today, but I'm not. Between the room light and the natural light coming from outside, and then like I have like these blackout blinds, it's just giving me like an odd. I need to invest in a ring light. It's what I'm trying to say, because it's making me look odd. I look gray when I'm not gray or anything like that. It's just a weird time to record. It's giving me a weird look. In reality, when I'm looking at myself, everything matches up lovely and it looks nice, but I guess all the lights coming from everywhere and those gosh darn curtains that are so cute, it's making me look kind of gray. And now the sun is coming out, so I look kind of normal again, sort of. Even though I feel like I naturally am an odd color. I mean, I'm beige, but you know, it's an odd beige. I'm going to use the downside of the the other side of the down beauty blender and just press this onto my under eye area. I'm just gonna make sure to blend away the creasing. I have creasing under eyes. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't afford surgery, so it is what it is at this point. I just have to get used to it. I mean, I have, but you guys do. I'm gonna press that under my eyes, like so, like that. I love Tabitha. Like, sometimes when I'm doing things, I hear her voice in the back of my head going like so, like that. I wish I could be vegan, but ciao. And a whisper of Airspun. And now the eyes. Now I'm not too sure what I want to do. I'm just blending it down right now. I'm not too sure what I want to do. I'm probably gonna do something really simple. And let me get close. I should probably set my eyelids. I'm just gonna set them because I'm not gonna do no major blending or anything like that. Like I said, it's a breakfast date and we're gonna be outside. And I'm gonna just draw a wing liner.
And it's at this point that I realized that I should have put down tape, but I was way too committed to even try to fix it. So I'm just gonna wing it and try to make this work the best that I can.
I'm not being precise with it because I'm gonna blend it out anyway. Go in with this super dark brown liner and go over that and blend it out. Technically, I'm gonna do a brown smoky way. Ooh, I should have set down some powder. Ooh, that would have been a good idea. 1 second.
So I kind of forgot that I was recording. I forgot to talk. So yeah, I was just doing my makeup as I usually do in silence and just so focused on what was going on in my own head, because clearly I wasn't focused on the makeup. I was focused on my own thoughts. And I'm just going through and smoking out that wing just as much as I can to try to make it look as nice as I can. Just going back and forth in between the dark brown and a lighter brown to try and smoke out that wing. And don't be lazy, guys. Use tape. It saves time. It's less work. Use tape. And I've had this MAC brush for years and years and years, and I refuse to get rid of it. And I'm just taking that lighter brown color into my crease area and just blending it away. And then placing a flesh tone color onto my lids and just blending back and forth until I'm happy with it, dusting away all the extra powder.
Smoky liner, they usually would put down some tape to keep it kind of crisp, but I am lazy. I was up early.
And now I'm just going to kick it really, really old school and use some concealer to clean that up. I'm trying to keep my hand as straight as possible to create that line and blending it away. And then I'm going to set that concealer with some powder. But avoid this by using tape. It saves time. And I approve this message. And I'm just going to use some loose glitter, no liquid or anything like that, or glitter glue or anything like that. I'm just placing the dry glitter on my fingers and then patting that on my lids, and then I'm going to brush away the excess. And this is just some white liner that I'm going to place into my waterline because I have extremely small eyes and I want them to look as big as possible. And just some brown liner that I'm just putting on the top lash line, and then some mascara. I'm not going to wing it out or anything like that, but just there. And then I'm going to bronze up just a whisper. Then I'm going to blend that in and then add some blush. And then just a little bit of highlight. And then I'm just spraying my face with some setting spray just to lock all of that in. And then letting it dry down a bit. And then I'm going to pop on some lashes. And it's at this point that I realized that I hated the lashes. They were just a little bit too big for the look. But I've gone too far and there's no way I'm looking for another pair. So this is it. I'm going to put on some liquid lipsticks and just layer those on till I'm happy with the look. Now look at me, so cute. Oh gosh. Oh wow. And I'm just putting on some molds on my face. Look at you, cute self. And that's the final look, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.